I have a winter coat, winter bedding, winter boots, and of course a winter sunscreen. I mean, you wouldn't think of wearing your sandals out in the snow either. This video is not going to be about the question whether or not you need a sunscreen in winter. My answer is yes, and that should not surprise anyone that has been following my channel for any amount of time. No, this video is going to be about which sunscreen I will be using this winter and why. Different hair, different lighting, different setup. This is future me chiming in while editing. Shortly after I filmed this video, some things came to light that needed to be addressed in the review, which is why in around 4 minutes you will see that pop up again with a few words of explanation on the Purito Sunscreen Controversy. Until then, back to my made-up self. My skin is combination oily and prone to acne, so for most of the year something lightweight is what I'm looking for. But once the cold creeps in, I want two things: hydration and a non-irritating formula. Well, and great filters, which is actually 3 things. Let's see if the Purito Centella Unscented Sunscreen ticks all of these boxes. Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel we explore the science behind skin and do quick reviews so you learn to pick exactly these products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. I actually received the product along with the toner and serum of the same line back in summer, but I knew right away that the sunscreen would be a winter hero for me. But before I get into that, let's hear what Purito has to say first. This is an unscented version of the Safe Sun designed for those who are sensitive to fragrance and essential oils. This sunscreen protects the skin from both UVA and UVB rays. It effectively soothes the skin by using concentrated super centella with a high level of madecassoside. It has a smooth and clear application that keeps your skin looking fresh all day and wears beautifully under makeup. This sunscreen is for everyday wear. It is less likely to cause eye stinging or skin irritation. As the product is fragrance and essential oil free, there is no pleasant perfume to talk about, but at the same time it's lacking the typical sunscreen scent many of us associate with summer holidays. It is indeed scent free in the best possible way. The texture has no resemblance to sunscreen either. Again, not complaining, but feels like a very hydrating yet lightweight moisturizer. As it is a sunscreen, it's supposed to be used in the mornings, unless you're afraid of getting a moonburn, that is. It is also designed to be the last step in your routine before makeup, and if your skin is similar to mine, you can skip the moisturizer beforehand. This will be enough. When we look at the ingredient list, the most important things are of course the filters used. It is a sunscreen after all. You will find Uvinul A+, which has great stability and offers UVA protection, as well as Uvinul T150, which is again very stable and offers UVB protection. On top of that, you will get humectants, niacinamide and Centella asiatica, both as extract as well as extra madecassoside, so you have protection, hydration, antioxidants, and the brightening and soothing component. Now, this is where future me has to chime in. If you're interested in skincare, you surely have heard about this exact sunscreen not living up to the protection claims on the label. To summarize, Judith, the founder of the amazing website Inky Decoder, sent the product in to 2 different labs for testing and got back an SPF result of 19 instead of the claimed 50+. This caused a huge uproar, and rightly so. Thinking you use an SPF of 50 and instead only getting a protection of 19 is not a minor issue. Going forward, Purito addressed the issue, sent their formula in for extra testing, and stopped the distribution until there is more data. And until this data is available, I will not be able to give this sunscreen my sign of approval. Is this a statement on the Korean sunscreens or the brand as a whole? No, absolutely not. These problems have occurred in the past with different brands from different countries and are usually caused by lab failure rather than by malevolent brands. I think the way Purito handles the situation so far is transparent, and I am willing to give the brand and the product the benefit of a doubt. But until then, I will use this sunscreen only when I know I will be indoors most of the time and in winter, not for hikes in a UV-rich area. To learn more about the possible reasons reasons for the different results and why sunscreen testing is always difficult, I suggest you head over to Lab Muffin Beauty. She did an amazing 30-minute long video on that topic that explains that. And now, back to the original video. Now, how does it compare to my other favorite sunscreens? You might remember from this video that I used the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Invisible Fluid for outdoor activities and summer beach days, and this is not going to change. It comes in a waterproof version and I feel best protected when I use it, despite it being less comfortable to wear. The Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence is still my number one to top up over makeup and for sweltering hot summer days when I know I won't be outside. Nothing beats how lightweight it feels upon application. Purito's offer comes closest to the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence. Very hydrating, amazing filters, and a little bit too rich for my combination oily skin in the heat. Klairs uses essential oils though, something many have pointed out as a flaw in the formula, but while I'm personally not bothered by that, Purito is a great alternative for those that want to avoid that. Due to the strong hydrating component and the dewy finish that comes with it, I think the Purito Centella Green Level Unscented Sunscreen is best suited for those with normal to dry or more mature skin. Oily skin will probably find it too rich, especially in the summer, and my combination skin gets best along with it in the cold as well. For me, it's a great one to have in my stash for the colder month, but one that I will not rush out to repurchase come spring and summer. I just need something more lightweight than that. Have you tried the sunscreen yourself? Let me know in the comments if your experience was similar to mine. I will link to more videos that I think you might enjoy on the screen now, and I will see you very soon with another one. Bye!